MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays.
Center fielder, number 0.
Malik Smith is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time. 1 away. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats. A foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays.
In there, 0-1. Herald these White Sox as they enter play today. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. Matt Kemp comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Margot ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Designated hitter.
Now here's the pitch. Brandon Belt is the batter now as he looks at a ball. 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting six.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the... At the plate, Josh Donaldson. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Third baseman.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Josh Donaldson becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Into the box, Mark Reynolds will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs. Just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ramos.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, number 56. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. To third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Es así.
And the Rays are in the hit column. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. This is line to left. Cespedes has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Now batting, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped high in the air. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance. Matt Kemp 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Fucking pitch.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Smith, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duda has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miguel Sano.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to third. And the White Sox had their first hit of the game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after the fastball.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set to deal on 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Third baseman, Josh.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. Now in the box, Lucas Duda hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Mark Reynolds looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott Schebler. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Stepping up now, Corey Spangenberg. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Sano has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Standing in, Nick Hundley. He popped out in his first trip. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a neck-high fastball that time. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Chris Davis.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, and get it going.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Down and away, ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He got him. Lively fast. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Matt Kemp stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. 2-2. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
What the fuck are you doing?
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Designated hitter.
Ready
Number
once
9.
again, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Josh Donaldson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit.
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Duda.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. The runner scores from second. Digging.
Se fue.